If I were to ask you what's the secret sauce to why certain sports docuseries work or why others don't, there's a reason Drive to Survive had the success that it did. The reason Full Swing has done what it's done. And at the same time, I could name off hundreds of sports docuseries that I scroll when I'm going through the various different apps on my Apple TV that I watch for 5 or 10 minutes and they don't work. And here at Navigate, we find ourselves advising a lot of our clients who are sports IP holders who are looking for ways beyond live TV to serve their fans, but also grow new audiences. Could you speak a little to what is that secret sauce from your perspective?
I think with any genre or kind of format medium, once something's successful, obviously it tends to get flooded, which is fine. And I think that gives a lot of opportunity and that's great. And then it's really, I think the people, and there's so many talented directors and producers and editors and everyone that work on these shows. I think it's really about in the field having the trust and the ability to really get inside the kind of life and the mind and the world of whoever your subject is in the most truthful way you can. And that is a lot easier said than done. It takes a lot of honesty and a lot of openness, both on the production side and on the subject and the talent side. Once you gather and shoot and everything in the field, I think then it really becomes, how do you put it all together in the edit in a, again, truthful way, an entertaining way, your story arc, and it's not very linear and just, okay, here's who this person is, here's how they did in the game, and here's how they felt afterwards. You know what I mean? It's how do you kind of change up either the timeline or add some sort of stylistic element. That to me is what kind of separates the great ones, is that they, you don't want to spin someone else's story, but you should have a perspective or a way or style that you want to tell that story that is interesting. So I think the places and the shows that have that take and hits those kind of peaks and valleys, those to me are the ones that just really stand out. And I think you really need buy-in from the beginning, but then from the kind of producing side, it's how do you touch all those bases?